What you are looking at is a pot of boiling water. As we notice the bubbles at the bottom surfacing to the top, we can say that's how our thoughts work in our minds. Each thought is created and surfacing to the top. As there is an increase of thoughts, and in this case the boiling of the water, it creates more thoughts to surface to the top, creating more of a momentum of thoughts, creates more boiling in the water. Now, for those who suffer with overthinking, creating anxiety and fears, doubts, insecurities, even depression, looking at this water, you can relate. What is the anxiety we feel, or the sadness, or the fear? They are simply thoughts boiling to the surface, as you notice here in the water. The more thoughts we allow without taking initiative to be aware of the thoughts that we are having, we create more chaos in our thinking. And in that thinking, we are now creating what seems to be the starting of static in our vision, with no clarity, no clear sight of our true thoughts of who we truly are. We lose sight of what's truly important and what is real. We only see the increase of the illusion that veils our vision to be the static it creates. Static is what happens when we don't have a clear vision, a clear mind, or clarity in our emotions, in our awareness of who we truly are. Who we truly are the genuine thoughts at the bottom that remain the same, that are aware of who we are. But you see this static here. It's nothing to be afraid of, because the static is only an illusion that occurs when we don't observe our thoughts. Feel what you're feeling in this static. It is what is the opposite of our true self. What you feel in this static is just the overwhelming of thoughts that you created. When we get in tune with who we are, this static does not exist, because in our full awareness, we know and see and feel who we truly are. But the static gives us the contrast to feel the opposite of who we truly are. And there is a benefit to this, because it allows us to embrace even more who we truly are. As you feel the static, I want you to be aware that it is only an illusion of the mind. It isn't real. And if taking control over your thoughts is what you must do to control your thoughts, I will guide you through the process. In this video, I want you to feel the anxiety, the fears and doubts you are currently feeling. I want you to be one with it. Absorb it, understand it and release of it. But accepting the fact that it is still a necessity for you to really embrace who you truly are is you removing all resistance from the awareness of your true self. In this static, most of us can't think straight, don't feel good, and have no sense of direction. But that doesn't change the reality of who you truly are. Feel what you're feeling now and embrace that, because it is only going to be more rewarding to bring yourself back to who you truly are. The goal here is to remember, to backtrack, to go where it all started. And in the remembering of who you are, you mix in the thoughts of those fears with the thoughts and emotions of love. You calm yourself. You take the time to feel the static with the awareness that it is only an illusion of the thoughts that are boiling in your mind, getting out of hand with no sense of direction. That is all it is. Fear is only an illusion that exists in the mind, and we create the reality by the thoughts we have. So let's take control over our mind again and remember who we are. In our higher self, we know who we are. The vibrational beings of love that are more empowered than anything we can ever imagine to create the reality we desire. We are all one with our thoughts and those that surround us. But in balancing our thoughts with the awareness of how they function allows us the truth of the illusion we experience. And in that truth, we find freedom, because the truth shall always set you free. What you are feeling is an illusion, because you are a powerful being of light and love. So you just let your thoughts get the best of you. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's just balance it out again. I want you all to take a deep breath and inhale and release slowly. Once again, focus only on your breath and release slowly again. As you notice, when we bring our focus to owning our breath, we calm our mind because we are only focusing on our breath. So once again, continue doing this as I continue to guide you. Every time you take a deep breath, just relax and remember it's only an illusion that your thoughts have created. And you are now releasing of the illusion because you are solely focusing on your breath. You feel that? You have now released of those emotions, because in the awareness of what you are feeling, you are free. You are free from the chaos. You are now free from the static. And in the stillness, you are resetting your mind to be who you really are, because you are remembering who you are. Continue to breathe and embrace the stillness of how great it feels to relax the mind and focus solely on the breath you are taking. That breath that is helping you release of those emotions that no longer serve you at this moment. Those thoughts that are only the illusion that create the static in our minds. But now you are becoming more focused. You are becoming more clear-minded, and you are becoming more of who you are. In your stillness, you are assisting in the resetting of your thoughts. As you notice here, the static is gone. Your thoughts are decreasing, and you are now starting all over again as you reset yourself with simply breathing out what you know is an illusion. Does not exist only in the mind. How great does it feel to know that our thoughts can play tricks on us, but by simply refocusing in our stillness, in our breath, we realign ourselves. We realign ourselves with the truth of who we are. In our stillness comes the strength of awareness, of observing the thoughts that are now calmly just surfacing one by one, calmly, because we are now focused on our breath. Embrace how you feel now in your stillness, in your focus on your breath. How good does it feel to breathe deep within and release those thoughts and emotions that disrupt our harmony. Now we are just flowing in harmony, in our calmness, in our stillness, in our breathing. Breathing. How great does it feel to breathe? I am now calm. I have now released of the illusion of the fears that created the anxiety. I have now released of the doubts, insecurities, and thoughts that created that anxiety. I embrace this moment of the releasing of the resistance and become one with who I really am. This stillness is who I am. This stillness is my clarity. And now, when I think, I create. Now, when I think, I live and embrace. Now, when I think, I am in flow with who I am. Taking it easy and smooth. I am who I am.